The world is full of traps designed to make men weak, while at the same time the world would treat you better if you were strong. The reality is that none of these traps have been set up by accident. Rather, they've been set up to control you. Just take a look at the people who get put on a pedestal and the people who get cancelled. If you control the minds of men, you control the population. Unfortunately, many guys have fallen for the agenda and have embraced weakness. That is no man. Let's take a look at the 6 disturbing habits that make you weak. Number 1. Friendship in the modern world. Guys are careless when it comes to picking friends. The thing is, you have to pick your friends very carefully based on certain principles and values that you share. But not only do guys not pick friends based on these principles, they pick their friends based on sharing some of the same destructive habits with each other. I want you to think about that for a second. Guys are picking friends based on sharing bad habits that keep them weak. The thing is, choosing bad friends could sometimes get you killed. For example, if you spend time with people who are very hot-headed and maybe even violent, you'll definitely find yourself in dangerous situations a lot. Another example is being friends with people who gossip and backstab other friends or other people. They do this and then act surprised when they're later betrayed by their phony friends. Listen, we all know that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if 5 of your friends are weak cowards, then you'll just be the 6th weak coward in your group. If all of your friends are snakes, then you'll turn into a snake as well. It's better to be alone and strong than to be surrounded by weak and fake friends. Number 2. Social media. Social media has taken control of the lives of many people. Wherever you go, you'll see people glued to their phones. They might be taking photos to post or just scrolling unaware of all the wonder and beauty that goes on around them. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying social media is always bad. There's a lot of knowledge out there, and social media can be a great thing if you know how to use it. On one hand, social media can help men connect with others, talk about their lives, and build networks of support. On the other hand, using social media too much can have bad effects on your mental health, such as making you feel lonely, anxious, or depressed. Social media can also spread harmful stereotypes and unrealistic expectations about what it means to be a man, which can make some men feel bad about themselves and not good enough. Number 3. Too much video games. What leads you to believe that the overwhelming majority of gamers are men? Video games cater squarely to the natural urges of men to compete with one another. Video games have made it easier for men to achieve things that they've always desired, such as power and status. However, the problem with this is that it's an artificial representation. It's virtual reality. It isn't real. Like any other activity, it's important to keep a healthy balance and use it in moderation to avoid bad effects from happening to you. Too much gaming can lead to problems like addiction, social isolation, and less physical activity. This doesn't mean that there aren't any good games out there or that you can never have any entertainment in your life. Rather, it means that if you don't dominate, compete, and level up in the real world, you have absolutely no business doing it in a virtual world. Number 4. Not getting enough sleep. Sleep is the most important thing in the world. Sleep deprivation weakens your mind and causes problems with memory, concentration, and decision making. Aside from this, it also affects you physically. Sleep deprivation can cause slower reaction times and less coordination, which can hurt your physical performance. Lastly, it affects you socially and emotionally as well. A lack of sleep can make you irritable, cause your mood to change, and make you feel more anxious and stressed about everything. Now, there are many reasons why sleep is so important, especially for men. First, sleep boosts a man's testosterone levels. Testosterone is a very important hormone that plays a role in how men's bodies grow and how they behave sexually. Low testosterone levels can cause a decrease in libido, a loss of muscle mass, and other health problems. Aside from this, it supports heart health. Sleep is important for heart health because it helps control blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Men are more likely than women to get heart disease, which makes it even more important for men to get enough sleep. Number 5. A lack of ability to control one's emotions. You'll notice that many men in today's world become overly emotional about relatively insignificant matters. This shows weakness, but not for the reasons you might be thinking. Being able to control one's emotions doesn't mean that they never get emotional or that they have no feelings at all. Rather, it means that one should be able to express their emotions in a healthy way. This shows strength and resilience, as well as being genuine and true to oneself, a quality that Sigma males are known to have. Emotional control is one of the most fundamental pillars of masculinity. If someone can make you emotional or make you have an emotional outburst, it means they control you. Learn how to control your emotions instead of being a slave to them, and know how to use your emotions intelligently. Number 6. Taking responsibility for your own actions. It's easy to feel like a victim when something doesn't go your way if you constantly blame other people and circumstances. However, there's always a choice in how you respond to events in your life. Taking responsibility for your thoughts, actions, and life can feel difficult, but it also builds character, grit, and self-respect. Taking control of your life requires you to confront your weaknesses, shortcomings, and flaws. When you feel the urge to blame someone or something, stop, take a couple of deep breaths, and then face the situation head on. Taking responsibility for your actions can make your life better in many ways, such as, firstly, promoting personal growth. Accepting responsibility for your actions means admitting that you made mistakes, owning up to them, and learning from them. This can help you become a better person by making you more self-aware and better at making decisions. Second, it builds trust and respect. When you take responsibility for your actions, you show integrity and accountability, which can earn the respect and trust of others. This can help you get along better with your friends, family, and coworkers. Lastly, it improves your problem-solving capabilities. Taking responsibility means taking the initiative to find solutions to problems instead of blaming others or making excuses. This can help you learn to think more critically and solve problems more effectively. So the next time you want to blame someone else for any of your shortcomings, put your ego aside, take responsibility for your actions, and keep moving forward. Thank you for watching, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and bell icon so you can be sure to connect with us in future videos. See you next time.